Hello and welcome to another modelling video. This is Alan from the McConaughey at YouTube. In my hunt for in bulk and small quantities lacquer paint, I've revisited Super Cheap Auto. Any automotive store will work that colour matches paint or with a decent range of paints. A comprehensive review on colour spec will occur. Today we're going to the bottom of the barrel, acrylic lacquers in the 500ml and 1 litre tin. At $40 a litre, or even cheaper on sale, the SCA label only covers thinners, clear and primers, which I've covered, black and white for this video. My intent is to use these, which are 60% cheaper than colour spec, in changing the tint in lighter or darker colours, or mixing the two to create a whole range of greys. In prolonged storage, the paint will separate. Make sure to shake then stir thoroughly. You may buy your paints in smaller quantities such as half or quarter litre. You will burn through white and black if mixing quite quickly. Invest in a large amount of 100ml eyedropper bottles and a party popper used as a funnel. Put the paint directly in or pre-thin. Squeeze the bottle to get all the air out and all funnel down. Utilising Super Cheap Auto acrylic range of thinners, which are lacquer thinner, I'm going for Premium, which has retardant mixed in and slows down the drying time for a smoother spray. General purpose or standard is ideal for cleanup, can also be used for thinning. Close the lid thoroughly. I like to step on it with my foot. A hammer also works. If it does dry out, a thinner can be used to reactivate it. I'm aware that this is out of the scope of reviewing the product, but I like to show how to manage smaller quantities of these larger chemicals and remind that they do produce fumes and should be stored appropriately. I've purchased a squeeze bottle that is designed for dispensing thinner, also from Super Cheap Auto, and using a funnel and sometimes a large 100ml syringe pump will transfer it across to prevent fumes and spillage. Automotive industry measures viscosity with a pouring cup for large quantities. I like to slosh the liquid in a clear glass and judge how it runs down. This is so you can figure out the thickness and apply thinner to get the ideal spraying range. Retail new paint including this, I go through a 1 part paint to 2-3 parts thinner for a smaller airbrush that goes anywhere from 0.2 to 0.5 mil at a low PSI. This is very similar and works well with spray guns at a larger nozzle needle diameter. We have more tips, topics and content regarding airbrushing on this channel. Example of the viscosity sloshing checking technique. Fairly opaque, a bit thick, but sprays and flows well enough regardless. Cutting it further with thinner at a suitable rate of flow, I was absolutely surprised with this pigment density test that the colour is very vibrant regardless of the undercoat. It flows and sprays perfectly fine and reacts to lacquer thinner without issue. I've also mixed this paint to adjust the tint of Hobby and other brands of automotive lacquers and it's had no problems. This is the hallmark of a very high quality paint with a very finely ground down pigment. Some brands may show a bit of shadowing or greying in the black area, but it's a consistent finish across all 3 layers. The paint can be cut even further than this to a ratio of 1 part paint to 7 part thinner for much cleaner gradients and shading. The drying time is a medium length of a few minutes before dry to the touch and a little longer for true chemical hardening for masking and assembly. Maybe 15 minutes to 2 hours depending on the temperature. Once completely cured, it's hard enough that it has a level of scratch and lift resistance. I am extremely impressed and will be incorporating this product in my regime and modelling artwork pieces. According to the reviews on the Super Cheap website, expert automotive painters claim that it works just as well as any other brand on the market and suitable for long-term exterior and outdoor applications. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, until next time, stay tuned for further content. Have a look at my channel for other automotive and budget brands for your 3D prints and hobby applications. and we will catch you guys next time. See you later.